Coverage of the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament on Central Illinois Sports, and Game 25, the third and fourth place contest, as the Calhoun Warriors and Greenfield Northwestern Tigers getting set to go head-to-head. Good afternoon to you once again. I'm Charlie Hull, Damon Emmerich, and John Hull alongside this afternoon. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Third and fourth place game has arrived, and it should be a dandy between two rivals, the Tigers, the Warriors. We hope you'll stay with us on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we get set for action on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. I
have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Calhoun Warriors and the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers matching up here in the third and fourth place contest from Winchester. Calhoun was a winner back last Saturday, 62-46 over Carlinville, then defeated Porta AC Central 66-56 before they were stopped by Route 46-37 on Thursday night. Greenfield Northwestern beat Carrollton last weekend 57-42, defeated Liberty on Wednesday 67-48, but fell in a thriller to West Central 51-49 last night as Cam Sievers made a layup with 2 seconds left to give the Cougars their second victory in the last, well, about 2 or 3 seconds of a game in this tournament. They move on to the championship. Greenfield Northwestern drops into the third and fourth place game, where they are appearing for the first time ever as Greenfield Northwestern, because that was the first semifinal for Greenfield Northwestern last night since they've co-opted. And you have to give Joe Pembroke some credit here, Damon. They've put together a pretty good stretch of some fine seasons in Greenfield basketball, which is something that hasn't been able to be said for a while.
Yeah, Joe Pembroke's done a great job directing some of the boys' sports there at Greenfield Northwestern. You know, one thing that his squad is always going to play hard. And there's not going to be anything here that's going to surprise anybody in this contest, as Calhoun and Greenfield Northwestern know each other. They know each other well, and they have done some tremendous battles both on the hardwood and on the football field, Charlie.
This Calhoun squad, man, there's a lot of size out there. It seems like just about everybody in the lineup 6'2", 6'3", or taller. And they're a tough team. They fell to rout. Just saw Mossman go off for a huge game and didn't really do a great job defending him, but they'll be looking to get a rebound here. How much harder is it if you're Greenfield after the deflating loss last night? You lose by 2 and then have to rebound and come right back today.
Well, I think it's a big challenge for this Tigers squad, as they thought that they were going to have a chance to play the final game of this tournament. Just couldn't make enough plays there late to make it there, and now they've got to find a way to come out and be ready for this Warriors squad. But I think if you're Joe Pembroke, if your squad can't get themselves prepared and ready to play this Calhoun squad, you know it's a squad. Calhoun's gunning for this game because they've already lost to this Tiger squad twice this year in some close battles. And, Charlie, it's hard to beat a team once, even harder to beat them twice, but then to try to do it a third time in a rivalry matchup, the Tigers have a tough matchup on their hands here against this Calhoun Warrior squad.
You better buckle it up, lock it in, and get ready to go for both of these teams. It should be a battle here this afternoon. Let's step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Okay, would you rather get your presents Christmas morning or in February? That is the difference with Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we offer Santa Speed service at nice list prices. 1 gig of service for new customers for just $99.95 for 6 months, or existing customers can upgrade $109.95 for 6 months. And for a little more holiday cheer, how about free installation? Cascom, 1-800-252-1799. Merry Christmas, and may all your presents arrive Christmas morning.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber, for all your building needs. Come see us in Pittsfield.
Guess what? We found your new favorite pair of jeans. And even better, they're on sale. In fact, all jeans are on sale for the entire family during denim days at your local farm and home supply. That's right, save up to $25 on a pair of jeans with more than 50 styles to choose from. Your local store features top brands like Ariat, Wrangler, Lee, Greg Grit, and much more. These savings are in-store and online at farmandhomesupply.com, but only while supplies last. So hop in.
Back with you at the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium for this 3rd and 4th place matchup between the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers and the Calhoun Warriors. Time for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports. First of all, for Greenfield Northwestern, Joe Pembrook, their head coach, 11-5 on the year. They'll start the following. At a guard, he's a 6-foot junior. That's Wyatt Stewart. At a second guard, the 5'10 senior Talon Albrecht. At the third guard, the 5'11 senior Griffin Rothy. At a forward, he's a 6'1 senior. That's Garrett Costello. And at the other forward, he is a 6'2 junior, Caden Roberts. Roberts, Costello, Rothy, Albrecht, and Stewart for Greenfield Northwestern. For the Calhoun Warriors, their head coach, Casey Longnecker. They're 10-6 on the year. They'll start at a guard. He is a 6'3 senior, Jake Snyders. Jack Ziprick starts at a second guard. He's a 6-foot junior. And the third guard is the 6'2 sophomore, Lane Eilerman. At a forward, he's a 6'4 senior, Jack Heinrichs Grainer. And at the other forward, the 6'2 senior, Connor Longnecker. Longnecker, Heinrichs Grainer, Eilerman, Ziprick, and Snyders for the 10-6 Warriors. Calhoun will be in the home uniforms with the red numbers and black trim, while Greenfield Northwestern wearing the orange uniforms tonight with the black numbers and white outlines. Should be a fantastic matchup here in this 3rd and 4th place contest. I think both of these teams feel like if things had gone just a little more in their direction, could have been playing in the championship game, especially Greenfield. Heartbreaker. Lose it in the last 2 seconds, but can't dwell on that now. You have to get ready to go because your opponent is hungry for a victory here. Costello will jump for Greenfield Northwestern against Eilerman for Calhoun. Bryce Heaton, our official, steps into the center circle, and the tip is up and controlled by the Tigers. As we're underway, game 25 of 26 of this Winchester Invitational Tournament. Rothy with it on the wing right side. Gets it out top to Roberts. Now Stewart, who had a big night last night for the Tigers. His pass is picked out of the air by Snyders on the first takeaway of the game. Eilerman with the top of the key for Calhoun. He'll leave it off to Ziprick. Thought about the pull-up shot. Now has it stripped and stolen away. So a turnover for a turnover here. As Costello with the takeaway for Greenfield. Gets it to Albrecht on the right side, who was held quiet for about 3 quarters last night by West Central. Pretty good defensive effort most of the night by Cam Severs, who also made the game-winning basket for the Cougars. Costello with the basketball. He's a dynamic player for this team. Into Roberts, creates a little space. Shot up is good as he muscles his way in and puts the Tigers on top 2-0. Roberts, a big, strong kid, and had a nice finish there. Good balance. Here's Snyders, gets it into Longnecker. He'll try to back his way in. Turnaround shot over Rothy, won't roll through, but there's Eilerman to tip it up and in for 2 and tie the game at 2 points apiece. Knotted up on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, just underway here in quarter number 1. Rothy with the basketball, tries the dribble drive, bounces down low to Stewart, travels. He got knocked off balance a bit, and a turnover the second on Greenfield. Calhoun will try to shoot for their first lead of the afternoon as Ziprick walks it across. Eilerman, we saw him pour in 30 earlier in the tournament. He'll drive in, get both feet in the paint, shot blocked, but they'll say that's because He was hit on the hand by Stewart and Lane Eilerman to shoot 2.
Wyatt Stewart's whistled for his first. Team foul number 1. And Lane Eilerman goes to the line looking to give his squad their first lead of the ball game. Eilerman's first is off the front of the rim, no good.
If you're looking for top-notch local computer sales and service, call Adams Experts, 217-214-3423. Fast, friendly, and affordable service with Adams Experts.
Second one from Eilerman is up and good. He's got all 3 of his squad's points. We have our first lead change of the contest.
Costello to Rothy out top. On the left side finds Albrecht. He'll pull up for a jump shot on the baseline. Won't roll through. Longnecker secures the rebound for Calhoun. Across the other way, Snyder's on the dribble drive. Kicks to the wing and Eilerman. Little jab step off the screen from Longnecker. Now around the horn, it comes all the way back to the left side. Snyder's looking for Longnecker in the post. He and Roberts, a couple of big bodies in there. Shot from the wing. Heinrichs Grainer is on the line drive short, but run down by Eilerman. Second chance opportunity, and he'll travel. So a turnover by Calhoun. Into the ball game for the first time of the night for Greenfield is Caleb Albrock. He'll sit down Wyatt Stewart.
Albrock's been in the starting lineup a lot of the year for the Tigers. See Griffin Roth in the starting lineup today.
They actually pronounce that Rothy in Greenfield. Here's a pass, tipped someone away. Both teams have been a little trouble taking care of it here in the early going. Zipper going to put a drive into the front court, no good. He's fouled and will shoot 2 shots.
Caden Roberts first, second team foul. And to the line for the Warriors goes Jack Zipprich.
Looked like Connor Longnecker was a pretty good lead blocker that time for Calhoun. He might have got away with a little bit of an illegal screen.
Zipprich makes the first. He's got 2, or his first point of the night. Team lead is now out to 2. Quite a few guys out on the floor right now. Charlie, I would not want to stand in front of if they were running at me. As Zipprich makes his second.
I'd guess about 10 of them, I'd say.
13, actually. There's 3 officials.
That's a good point. There's Costello out top to Albrock. He'll leave it over to Rothy. Turns the corner. Now pass back to Costello. To the elbow. Works the ball down low. Roberts couldn't corral it. And another Greenfield Northwestern turnover. Their 4th. Eilerman throws the ball off of the foot of Costello. Out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball. .452 to play in the first. Pass into Eilerman. He'll put it up and in for another 2.
.70 Warriors run here as they've got the 7-2 lead with 4:40 to play in the contest. Rothy picks up the ball and hands it to Albrecht.
Way out near the half-court line. Good start for the Calhoun Warriors. As you talked about, they have fallen to this Greenfield Northwestern team twice. They've met at the North Green tournament. Here's an air ball. Roberts tried to save it, landed on the ball, and then went out of bounds. So it'll be Calhoun basketball.
See Carter Murphy check into the contest for the first time as Talon Albrecht will take a seat. Joe Pembroke probably just wants to give him a breather. Knows that he is at the top of the scouting report for every team, and that can wear on you mentally when you play games this quickly.
Yeah, he played like, 16 hours ago? Here's a shot missed, rebound down to Albrock. Murphy into the front court, gets it ahead to Costello. He's behind the back with it. Leaves it off on the right side, Roberts. He'll put it on the deck, works his way in against Longnecker, up and left it short. Zipprick with the rebound. Pushes ahead to Heinrichs Grainer. Out to Zipprick. Dribble drive in, finds Longnecker on the run, up and in for 2, 9-2 the lead for Calhoun. And Joe Pembroke wants a timeout. 3:37 to play in the first, 9-2. Calhoun on top of Greenfield Northwestern on the Adams Fiber timeout. Calhoun on top 9-2 as the Tigers of Greenfield Northwestern call the Adams Fiber timeout. Follow the fiber.net for fast internet that doesn't buffer no matter what life throws at you. It's Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Town Albrecht, after a quick breather, is back into the game. He's got the basketball for the Tigers. They find themselves down by 7 in the early part of this first quarter. Costello tries the lob down low to Stewart. He steps on the in line, the official tells us, and yet another Tiger turnover, and that's been a problem here.
Joe Pembroke not happy as they did not run the offense that he wanted out of that timeout. It's a 9-0 Warriors run, 5 turnovers for the Tigers as they have a 9-2 lead with 3:10 to play here in quarter number 1.
Heinrichs Grainer on the dribble. Gets it out top to Longnecker. He'll try the dribble drive in. Turnaround shot, Briar Buell, the big freshman, with the block, but there's Eilerman to pick it up, put it in for 2.
It's already the 3rd offensive rebound for Eilerman as he's got 7 points.
Now they try to get it into Buell. It was off the mark on the pass, and a turnover again by the Tigers. Gives it back to Greenfield Northwestern, looking to make this a double-digit lead. For Calhoun, that is. They're the Warriors, not the Tigers. Tony the Tiger was my favorite cereal character, though. Damon.
Me and the captain made it happen.
Still probably do. Yep. Out top, Ziprick for a 3, top of the key, no good. And the rebound down to Longnecker. He'll put it back up, won't fall. Rebound, Eilerman can't get it to roll through. Ziprick with an offensive board. To Longnecker, shot up, left it short. Another offensive board. Eilerman, he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. And you can tell that just Calhoun has a little more pep in their step today.
Yeah, foul's going to be whistled against Wyatt Stewart. That'll be his second, team foul number 3. The legs just don't appear to be there in this one for the Tigers. They don't have a whole lot of energy, not a lot of fight here early in this one. As Lane Eilerman leaves it short, we'll see Caden Roberts check back into the contest for the Tigers. Eilerman's 1 for 3 from the line in this one. He has 7 points, 5 offensive rebounds already in the first 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Eilerman gets the second to go. He split a pair twice at the line today. He's got 8.
I don't know much, but if I'm starting an offensive line out of players in this tournament, I'm going to start it with Caden Roberts and Briar Buell.
Might put Connor Longnecker on there, even though we've seen what he can do when he has the ball in his hands out on the football field.
There's a lot of big, strong kids in this tournament.
Boone from Payson, we saw what he could do earlier.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that could make it happen on the football field, and have. Costello has it on the wing. He'll bounce it down low. Roberts, man goes flying down, and they'll say, this play on as Roberts puts it in for 2.
Roberts initiates contact, does a really good job right there. Longnecker might have fallen a bit too soon as Roberts has all 4 of the Tigers' points, and that puts an end to the 12-0 Warriors run.
Heinrichs Grainer, good look, top of the key, 3 won't roll through, and Roberts goes and grabs the board. The impressive thing is there was definitely contact between he and Eilerman. He kept his balance all the way through that move. As now Albrecht brings the ball into the front court, and he's fouled.
Be the first foul against the Warriors, as we will see it be whistled against Jack Ziprich. That'll be his first. And Albrecht will be the inbounder for the Tigers with 1:15 to play here in quarter number 1. Finally gets it in, that's to Stewart.
Out top with it is Murphy now. Calhoun just bigger man-to-man at every position than, well, about everybody. Here's a drive in by Stewart, shot blocked by Eilerman, rebound down to Longnecker. I mean, Longnecker is their inside guy, and he's the shortest guy on the starting lineup. And he's still a pretty solid 6'2", with under a minute to play in the first, a 12-4 lead for Greenfield Northwestern. Nope, excuse me, for Calhoun. I'll get that right, I promise. Here's Eilerman. He's going to add on to the lead with a little reverse layup. He's having a big first quarter.
Give him 10, and it'll be Tigers basketball. Pretty much shot clock to game clock is even, and now they just turn the shot clock off. So the Tigers have a chance to hold for 1.
Here's
Kate
Roberts.
Gets away with the travel.
trying to do what he can down low, though, to be aggressive offensively. Ziprick on the run into the front court, down to Longnecker. Rises, shoots, and scores 2 more. 16-4 Calhoun, biggest lead of the contest with 7 seconds to play in the first. Talon Albrecht with the basketball. Guarded by Eilerman. Could have been a foul, no call. Out of bounds. That'll allow Jack Webster to check in along with Nolte for the first time for Calhoun. Ball out of bounds as Murphy will be the man to throw it in. Comes into Talon Albrecht in the corner. Fadeaway 3 of the buzzer. No good. We had the quarter number 2 with Calhoun. Big lead on top of Greenfield Northwestern, 16-4.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Ready to start quarter number 2, a 16-4 lead for Calhoun, and as life goes, it's not always fair. Calhoun will get the basketball to start the second quarter.
After 1 quarter of play, Greenfield Northwestern just 2 of 8 from the field for 25%. Calhoun shooting 6 of 14 from the field for 43%, and this 12-point lead for the Warriors is their largest of the contest.
They'll look to add on here, trying to avenge 2 earlier season losses to Greenfield Northwestern. And they look to be on their way so far. Nolte with it out there along with Webster, Longnecker, Eilerman, and the 5th man is Ziprick. In the corner, Eilerman, who had 10 of his team's points in the first quarter. Over to Nolte. Webster back to Nolte with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Opening possession of quarter number 2. Ziprick on the wing. With 5 to shoot, gets it to Eilerman. Back to Ziprick. Doesn't know how much time's left. He puts up a 3 off the dribble. It's good. As the shot clock expired, it went through the hoop. And makes it 19-4 Warriors. Murphy with the basketball. He'll leave it on the bounce out top to Costello. Hands it to Albrecht, Wyatt Stewart, and Caden Roberts, the other 2 men for Greenfield Northwestern. Been tough sledding for them on the offensive side today. Quite a few turnovers. Here's Costello with another turnover as he bounces it off of his own foot out of bounds. It'll head the way of the Calhoun Warriors.
7 turnovers now against the Tigers. They scored the first 2 points of the contest. Since then, they've been outscored 19-2. As Calhoun has the 19-4 lead with the basketball here. 6:40 to play, first half action on the Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard.
Ziprick has picked up the dribble near the sideline. Nolte. Over to Eilerman. Ziprick now on the dribble drive. He'll kick to the wing. Nolte, extra pass out top. Webster, good luck 3 ball, and it's off the iron, no good. Knocked out of bounds, though, by Roberts, and stays with Calhoun. Ziprick to trigger. Longnecker, now Webster. Calhoun is playing for a trophy here. Here's a pull-up jump shot, good by Longnecker. They played for a trophy in the Carlinville tournament. They played for a trophy in the North Green tournament, and they're still yet to play in the Triopia tournament. 4 tournaments for this squad this year. And now we have a blocking foul by one of the Warriors.
Jack Webster will be whistled for the foul. That's his first. Team foul number 1 against the Warriors. As we'll see Jack Heinrichs Grainer back in. Ziprick will take a seat. And Stewart will be the inbound man for the Tigers.
Gets it into Costello. He's open for a layup and misses it. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up blocked, and they'll call that a jump ball. And it'll stay on this end with Greenfield Northwestern. When things aren't going right, they're just not going right. And they're not going right today for Greenfield Northwestern at all. You don't see Garrett Costello miss a point-blank shot like that very often. Albrecht in the paint, turnaround shot good.
See if that can get Talon Albrecht going, as that's his first 2 points of the ball game.
He's the kind of kid that can put up points in a hurry. But Greenfield's really going to need to string together some stops on this end of the court if they hope to get back into the ball game. Nolte with it on the dribble drive. Had it knocked loose, stolen away by Costello. Turnover the third by Calhoun. Murphy on the run into the front court. Leaves it out top to Costello. He'll pull up now for a three. Rims in and out, no good. And Eilerman another board for Calhoun.
Eilerman, sixth rebound, just his first defensive rebound.
Webster dribbles toward the right wing. Calling that closely guarded. He'll pick it up, work it down low to Eilerman. Held on to by Murphy.
Murphy's first foul of the quarter against the Tigers.
It's one of those things that makes Lane Eilerman a hard guy to guard. He's about 6'3", so Murphy's guarding him. He's about 5'8". So giving up some height here. And with that matchup, you could see him go down into the paint. Here's a shot by Heinrich Grainer for a three. And the Warriors lead back out to 18. Here's a pull-up shot by Stewart in transition, no good. A rebound, Webster in there, tied up with Roberts. A held ball, it'll head the way of Calhoun.
18-point lead for the Warriors is their largest of the contest.
Warrior basketball, big lead for Calhoun. They're a squad that was highly touted coming into the season, appeared in the first AP poll. Kind of had some ups and downs, but Casey Longnecker's really not all that worried about final record or that sort of thing. They just want to be playing their best basketball toward the end of the season, like they were a year ago, as Eilerman now gets the shooter's roll, and the lead is 20 for Calhoun.
Well, and you know, this is a squad that had a deep football postseason run. As Stewart's shot was blocked by Longnecker. Heinrich Grainer with the rebound. A school that had a long football season, kids that play multiple sports, kids that do a lot during the summer, and you'd rather your group be playing good at February, March, as opposed to peaking in November. Second foul of the quarter against the Tigers is going to be whistled against Wyatt Stewart. That's going to be Stewart's third foul of the ball game. Sends Lane Eilerman back to the line for the Warriors. Eilerman's 2 for 4 from the line in this one. 26-6 Calhoun, now 27-6 with the lead. 4:07 to play here in the first half.
McCartney Storage, they're located on the north end of Pittsfield, a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. Give Michael McCartney a call at McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
Griffin Rothy checked into the ballgame for Stewart as Eilerman makes them both that time. He's got 14 points and 6 rebounds. And Joe Pembroke take a timeout. We'll take it to 28-6. Calhoun with the lead over Greenfield. We're back after this.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Timeout called by Greenfield Northwestern, and things just not going the way of the Tigers here today. And don't take anything away from Calhoun when I say that, but again, it's just a tough rebound. You come off of that emotional loss last night. You thought you had a chance to play in the championship game, and Calhoun obviously a little bit to play for, having lost twice. It's just, not an unexpected lead right now for Calhoun, but kind of unexpected that it's this far apart already.
And let's face it, Charlie, also isn't the first time that we've ever seen a team that's lost on Friday night, as Webster will be whistled for his second. Not the first time we've seen a team that's lost on Friday night come back and have to play this third-place game and struggle here at the Winchester tournament. Just an emotional tournament, as you have a loss and you don't have much time to respond, as Talon Albrecht gets the first free throw to go. And he'll have one shot remaining. Second one from him is up and good. He's got 4 points.
Halfway through quarter number 2, it's a 20-point game on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Calhoun the lead, and now the basketball. Ziprick looking for Eilerman. Shot fake, now kicks it to Longnecker at the free throw line. He'll connect.
Connor Longnecker just does a nice job. That free throw line extended, really sweeps the basketball, gets into his shot position, as Longnecker really likes to bring the ball almost from the left side of his body, Charlie, and that's different than what you're accustomed to seeing, as Costello can't get the shot to go. Longnecker with his 4th rebound.
Eilerman into the corner finds Nolte. Check that, that's Heinrichs Grainer. Now Nolte out top. He'll try the drive in. Wild shot, throw it up with the left hand, no good. Murphy has the rebound for Greenfield Northwestern. He'll take it coast to coast, little up and under, and gets it to spin on in for 2. His first bucket of the ball game to make it 30-10. Right wing with it is Eilerman. Turnaround shot won't fall. He'll get his own board, though, as it's batted around. Second chance opportunity for the Warriors, as Ziprick gives it up to Eilerman. Now Nolte. Ziprick comes and gets it to reset the attack here for Calhoun. Ziprick, little hesitation move, drives in, shot up is good, through some contact too. And Ziprick with another pair of points for the Warriors. Other way, Costello gets free on the runaway, shot no good, but he's fouled. And heads to the charity stripe.
Foul's going to be whistled against Blake Nolte. That's Nolte's first. And it sends Garrett Costello to the line. Costello looking for his first points, but before he shoots his free throws, Casey Longnecker will take a timeout. We'll take it to 32-10. Calhoun leads back in 30 seconds.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Timeout taken by the Calhoun Warriors. They have a big lead here, but Casey Longnecker had something he wanted to talk about a bit with the troops, and Costello to the free throw line for Greenfield Northwestern, where his first is up and good.
Costello's in the scorebook now, as that's his first point of this one. Casey Longnecker telling his squad, even though they've got a big lead, these last 2 minutes and 24 seconds are important, as Costello makes them both, as you do not want to give the Tigers any momentum at all going into halftime.
Costello, coming into the day, was the second leading scorer in the tournament. Here's the drive in by Eilerman. He'll put it up and in for 2. He also appeared in the top 10 list. Of course, it helped when he poured in 30 in one of those games.
Didn't score a whole lot the first game of the tournament, did Eilerman, as Carlinville held him in check. Eilerman will be whistled for his first. 4th team foul of the quarter against the Warriors. Eilerman can get points in bunches, and we've seen that from him multiple times early on in his high school career. As a reminder, Lane Eilerman's just a sophomore.
Yeah. Kind of hard to imagine at times, as this ball knocked out of bounds by Heinrichs Grainer for Calhoun. New man into the game for Greenfield is Rimby White. And here that is pocket pick. But run down by the Tigers. 17 on the shot clock as Albrecht has it on the right wing. Gets the screen from Rothy. Pull up jump shot baseline. Good. He's pretty good at that. Give him another 2 and makes it a 20-point game again. Tigers trail. Here's Snyder's, hands it off to Heinrichs Grainer. Down low, Rothy with the steal. Gets it to Albrecht. Albrecht with a crossover, pull-up jump shot, free throw line, off the iron, no good, and Heinrichs Grainer secures the board. Gets the ball to Zipprick with just over a minute to play in the first half. Calhoun's been in control of this one from the get-go as Eilerman just inside the arc. He'll find the mark for another 2.
Give him 18 points, ties his team's largest lead at 22.
He's scored in a variety of ways today. Pass down low to Rothy. He'll go to work, kick it out on the wing, looking for White. Now the ball tipped, run down by Rimby White. He'll let it fly with the left hand, a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Albrecht. He pivots. Free throw line to Rothy. 20 seconds to play in the period. Drives in, shot up, no good. Eilerman with another rebound. He'll push it into the front court to Snyder's. Ooh, nice cutter in to Zipprick, who lays it up and in. Good ball movement by the Warriors. 10 seconds to play in the half, and they just to keep expanding on this big lead. Albrecht on the dribble drive. Blocked by Eilerman. Rebound Zipprick. He will just dribble this one out. And we head to halftime. The Little Jess Motors halftime show where Calhoun having it their way over Greenfield Northwestern 38-14.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814. Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
They're giving young Mr. Walker Lancaster a couple of $300 checks. That's $600 because he made the half-court shot earlier in the week. And hope he claims that on his taxes, Damon. 38-14, the lead for Calhoun. As if you're a Greenfield fan, Lancaster getting those checks, unfortunately, is the most exciting thing that's happened here today.
First 2 points of the game for the Tigers, and they haven't had much success since then as they trail 38-14. That 24-point lead for Calhoun is their largest of the contest. 7 turnovers in the first half for Greenfield Northwestern. 4 turnovers in the ballgame for Calhoun. 1 lead change, and we were tied at 2 points. Wyatt Stewart with 3 fouls for Greenfield Northwestern, the only man in foul trouble for the Tigers. And for the Warriors, Jack Webster with 2 first-half fouls. As it's been all Calhoun in this one, as at the half, Calhoun 38, Greenfield Northwestern 14. Back with the rest of your first-half stats on the Little Jess Motors Halftime Show after these.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors Halftime Show. A 38-14 lead for the Calhoun Warriors on top of the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 3231 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. They've got some great deals to kick off your new year with a new vehicle at Little Jess. See them all at littlejessmotor.com or see them across from Quincy High School.
Calhoun in the first half of play shoots 15 of 26 from the field for 58%. 2 of 6 from the three-point line, 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. Individual scoring in that first half for the Warriors: 3 points for Jack Heinrichs Grainer, 8 points for Connor Longnecker, 9 points for Jack Ziprick, and the leading scorer in the first half for the Warriors, Lane Eilerman, with 18 points to go along with 8 rebounds. For the Tigers of Greenfield Northwestern, just 5 of 20 from the field for 25%, including 0 for 5 from behind the arc. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe are the Tigers, and their scoring looks like this. 2 points for Carter Murphy and Garrett Costello. Caden Roberts with 4 points. And Talon Albrecht leads all scorers for the Tigers with 6 first-half points.
We'll get set for second half action of the third and fourth place game of the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament next after this break on the Little Jess Motors Halftime Show.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing!
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Just about ready for third quarter action as Calhoun with a big lead over Greenfield Northwestern. Warriors will be on the defensive side to start the second half. They have Snyder's, Ziprick, Eilerman, Heinrich Schraner, and also is Longnecker. Greenfield yet to break their huddle here during the halftime break. We did see Griffin Rothy come out late in the locker room, and it looks like he's got a nosebleed he's dealing with. Tigers have Roberts, Albrock, Costello, and the fifth man is Wyatt Stewart.
Stewart's out there with those 3 fouls. Of course, when you're trailed by 24, Joe Pember can't afford to have Stewart on the bench.
He's picked up the dribble, finds Albrecht top of the key. As we're just underway in period number 3. Costello feeds the paint to Roberts. Going to go to work in there. Turnaround shot no good. Nice job by Longnecker to hold his ground. And Ziprick has the board into the front court to Eilerman. Back to Ziprick, to Eilerman on the wing. He'll try from the perimeter. Three-pointer, nothing but the bottom of the net lane, Eilerman. 21 points for the young sophomore, and the score is flipped around on the board, 41-14. Runner up by Albrecht the other way, trying to get some sort of life for Greenfield Northwestern here. Into the front court, Heinrich Grainer with an open layup, and a bucket for a bucket won't help you catch up if you're Greenfield here. 7:03 to play in the third. Right side is Albrock, and he'll be fouled by Heinrich Grainer.
Heinrich Grainer whistled for his first foul of the quarter for the Warriors. They have the 43-16 lead. That 27-point lead is their largest of the contest.
Inbounds to Costello. Now Albrock gets it. Talon Albrecht comes to take the ball. He wants to, I thought he might go a little one forward look there. On the right wing, Albrock now to Costello out front. 18 seconds on the shot clock. They get it to Talon Albrecht. He'll be bumped and fouled by Snyders.
Snyders will be whistled for the foul. That's his second foul of the quarter against the Warriors.
Out of bounds underneath here for the Tigers with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass Roberts, had the ball off of his foot. Eilerman with the steal. Pushed it ahead to Snyders. He'll leave it to Ziprick. On the right side, Eilerman isolated there. A little jab step three, and it's good. It's a monster.
seen some impressive performances thus far in the first 2 games. And then here in game 3, Lane Eilerman has surpassed them both as he's got 30 points, and we're less than 2 minutes into the 3rd quarter.
Here's a ball down low to Roberts, and he'll be fouled on the floor.
Jack Heinrichs-Grainer will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his second. 3 team fouls here in the 3rd quarter, as the Warriors have the 30-point advantage, 46-16.
Albrecht the basketball to Albrecht. He'll fire away from downtown, no good. Rebound tipped in, Zipper gets it. Into the front court with the basketball is Heinrichs-Grainer, and they'll call him for the carry of the basketball.
Just the 5th Warriors turnover.
They've had a pretty solid day all the way around. Lead by 30 here. They've lost to this Tiger team twice, so this is kind of a statement game here by Calhoun. Now Roberts misses a shot. Rebound fought for. Longnecker gets in. They'll call that a delay of game warning on the flop. Warning by Zipprick. And it's Calhoun ball, length of the court to go. All right.
A lot of contact for a flop. Zipprick would have liked to have not felt as much if he were whistled for the flop.
He's like, man, like I was beaten by a flip-flop. Here's Eilerman, step back 3, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Costello.
That's a heat check right there.
Into the front court, Roberts on the run, puts it up and in for 2. Zipprick has the basketball between the circles. Looking for Heinrichs-Grainer. He'll attack the rack down low. Turnaround shot on the fader, no good. Rebound. Longnecker just wanted it more than everybody that time, but then he'll be fouled.
Caden Roberts will be whistled for his second. That'll be the first foul of the quarter against the Tigers.
Calhoun basketball on the baseline. As the lob comes out front to Eilerman. Works off the Longnecker screen. Leaves it over to Snyders. Dribble drive in. Ooh, nice shot fake. Leans back, can't get it to go. Rebound to Costello for Greenfield Northwestern. He'll bring it into the front court himself now. Little driver by Caleb Albrock, and he'll put it up and in for 2. 46-20 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. If you were wondering, when the Calhoun Warriors had that 30-point lead, no running clock until the 4th quarter with the mercy rule. Eilerman drives underneath, kicks to the wing in Snyders. He'll let it go from distance. Won't fall through. And the rebound is run down by Roberts. Into the front court, Stewart the basketball. Halfway through quarter number 3. It's been all Calhoun here in this one. Stewart on the dribble. Leaves it off to Albrecht, and it's kicked by Zipprick. That'll allow Nolte and Webster to check back in. They'll replace Heinrichs-Grainer and Snyders for the Warriors. Out on the sideline here for Greenfield Northwestern. Albrecht dribbling out between the circles. He'll put up a tough little leaner and gets it to go. Another 2 for Talon Albrecht, and Calhoun with a little 6-0 run here. Or Greenfield with a 6-0 run, I should say.
Albrecht's in double figures now with 10.
Nolte hands it to Eilerman. He's had the big game here for the Warriors. Dribble drive, Jack Webster creates a little space and gets it to go. You can see some of the guys we saw, McClure earlier for Porta, Webster here. When you're a smaller guy, you got to learn how to create some space, and by doing that, you kind of dip the shoulder, sometimes maybe even extend the arm a bit just to try to knock that defender off balance so they can't block your shot. As Roberts now gets it in the post, he and Longnecker collide, and Longnecker called for the foul.
That'll be Longnecker's first, team foul number 4 against Calhoun.
And the referees get together to talk about something down here. Possibly late lunch reservations.
Put us down for 3 more.
Yes, sir. Here's a 3 and no good by Albrecht, and the rebound down to Longnecker. He'll push the dribble into the front court. Out top to Ziprick. Straight on 3. Good. Ziprick knocks it down to make it 51-22.
He's in double figures now with a dozen.
Calhoun just continues with the runaway in this ballgame. Don't think we'll see that in the championship game tonight, do you?
I think we're in for a good ball game here this evening.
Here's a drive in by Stewart. Got the man off of his feet. Shot good and fouled. Stewart heads to the free throw line.
Stewart's first 2 points of the ball game. Foul's going to go against Jack Webster. That's his third. Team foul number 5. And Stewart will go to the line looking to complete the and 1.
Heinrichs Grainer checks back in for Webster, who's, as Damon just told you, picked up that third foul.
Stewart's shot is off the iron, no good. Connor Longnecker with the rebound. That's his 6th.
Nolte with the ball. Out top to Ziprick. Right side, Heinrichs Grainer drives in. Might have extended the arm and did, and he'll be called for the offensive foul.
His third team foul, already plus 5. That's the 6th turnover. Heinrichs Grainer will go to the bench.
When Snyder's came back in, he just said Jack, and the problem with that is you've got Jack Heinrichs Grainer, you've got Jack Ziprick, and you've got Jack Webster. But maybe Heinrichs Grainer is the only one that goes by Jack. I don't know. Here's the ball batted out of the air by Longnecker and stolen away. Ziprick into the front court. Roberts partially blocks his shot. Rebound down to Albrecht. Then Ziprick picks his pocket, puts it up and in for 2. And he'll get a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play as he's fouled.
Foul will go against Talon Albrecht. That's his first, second team foul of the quarter. And to the line goes Jack Ziprick. 2 for 2 from there in the ball game. Griffin Rothy back into the contest for the Tigers. 53-24, Calhoun with the lead. Ziprick gets the and 1 to go. He's got 15 points. Lead is back out to 30.
With 1:40 to play in the third. Right side, Rothy. Looks for an opening. Now leaves it out on the wing to Albrecht for a 3. It's well short, and the rebound will be run down by Nolte for the Warriors. Gets it to Ziprick. Feeds Longnecker on the run into the front court to make it 56-24.
Longnecker's the third Warrior in double figures as he's got 10.
Costello in the paint. He's been held pretty quiet on the offensive side. Here's Roberts on a pull-up shot, no good. Eilerman another rebound. He's working on a double-double.
9 rebounds now for Eilerman.
Out to Ziprick. Ringo the call for Calhoun. Like Star, you think? Here's a pull-up shot from the free throw line by Connor Longnecker.
Ringo's get Longnecker a 2-point attempt from right beside the free throw line. Don't see him miss that too often.
Down low, Stewart. Shot fake. Now he'll go up with it and put it in. 56-26 with 28 seconds to play in the third. Calhoun can hold for the final shot here as the shot clock is not in play. Ziprick on the drive, puts up a shot on the run. It's good. Well, he got that to go. Pretty difficult shot, but it rolls through anyway. 3-2. Stewart will drive. He'll pull up for a shot at the buzzer. No good. And we head to the fourth. 58-26. Calhoun on top. It'll be a running clock fourth quarter when we come back.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
Ready to start the fourth quarter, 58-26, the lead for Calhoun. Warriors will have the basketball, and we'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter, Damon, and I'm not sure anybody saw that one coming.
Definitely didn't have that one on my bingo card for today, as inbounds pass going to be knocked out of bounds. After 3 quarters, Greenfield Northwestern 11 of 34 from the field for 32%. Calhoun shooting 23 of 39 for 59%.
Warrior basketball. Eilerman has had the big game. Out top to Heinrich Grainer for a 3. And I'll tell you this, it looks to be like Calhoun might be on a mission to just absolutely bury Greenfield in this one today.
35 points now, the lead for Calhoun.
They're not really letting up from the perimeter, let's say. Murphy with the basketball, leaves it out top to Costello. There's no love lost between the two teams. Down low Costello, he'll work it over to Murphy on a little pull-up shot, no good. Rebound down to Calhoun's Webster. He'll take it across the half-court line. On the right side to Longnecker. He'll go to work in the paint, had it stripped and nearly stolen away, and it is now by Murphy. And then stolen right back by Nolte. He'll drive in, runner up left hand, good. Long pass into the front court. Rothy with a little spin move. How do you do? Shot won't go. Rebound down to Stewart. He'll put it back up and in. Wyatt Stewart with the board and the 2. And it's 63-28. Quiet gym for the third and fourth place game. Neither team, Calhoun's excited, but they've had the lead for so long, they've kind of got tired of it, it almost seems like. And the Greenfield fans have not had a lot to cheer about. This team will recover, though. They've still got a lot of season left, and they've got some good talent. Coach Pembroke will get the troops rallied. Here's Webster. Down to Longnecker with 4 to shoot. Spins, has it blocked by Rothy. Good effort. That's going to be a shot clock violation.
The only thing left to decide in this one for quite some time has been the final score.
Yep, has not been in doubt for really since the very beginning. It was a big lead, but 16-4 after the first quarter. Here's another turnover as Webster steals it away. He can dribble. Has it knocked loose by Stewart, and they'll call Stewart on a foul.
Stewart's first foul of the quarter.
Clock running here, 5:10 and counting. 63-28 Calhoun lead. Nolte on the right wing finds Eilerman. He'll try the dribble drive, shot blocked, rebound down to Webster. He'll put up a turnaround jump shot, it's good. Another 2 for the Warriors. With 4:44 to play. Murphy top of the key for Greenfield. Calls out the play, now has picked up the dribble, right side of Rothy. He's trying to feed it into the paint to Stewart, and he's fouled by Webster.
4 on Webster, first foul of the quarter against the Warriors. Jake Snyders will check back in.
He'll replace Eilerman, who had a huge day for his squad. Rothy inbounds to Costello, puts it up and in for a pair.
Just 4 points in the ballgame for Costello.
65-30, Calhoun on top. You talked about when these two teams met the first 2 times, pretty close games both times. They could meet again in the postseason. Here's a three up by Heinrichs Greener from the wing.
He's got 11.
What, 4 guys in double figures for Calhoun?
4 guys in double figures. Shot no good from Albrecht. Offensive rebound and putback is good for Wyatt Stewart. Give him 8.
68-32 with 3:25 to play. Right side with it is Webster. He'll try the dribble drive in. Little scoop shot with the right hand. Good by Jack Webster, another 2.
Give him 6.
Calhoun not really planning on slowing down offensively, it doesn't look like. Now they'll put some subs in with under 3 minutes to play. Stewart on the drive, off the window and in for 2 on their end as well.
Stewart's in double figures now as he's got 10 points. And with the running clock, we'll just bring subs in here.
And for Calhoun into the contest, we'll see Jake Brannon, a 6-foot sophomore, also into the game. Is, let's see, wearing the number 4. Max Topmeyer, also into the ball game, is Easton Wallendorf, the 5'9 sophomore. Jack Good is checked in, a 6-foot junior. Along with, who's the 5th man? Wearing 22, that's Gage Keel, a sophomore. And Greenfield Northwestern counters with Rimby White, also Briar Buell, Leighton Walters, Caleb Albrock, and the 5th man out front is Dean Lancaster. Pass in the interior to Brannon. He kicks it back out front.
Tiger's going to try to find a way to get Wyatt Lancaster back onto the floor for a half-court shot here before the game's over.
Down low, good. Turnaround shot, no good, but fouled. And he'll shoot 2.
Foul's going to be whistled against Briar Buell. That'll be his first. And to the line looking for his first points of the ball game is Jack Good. Good's good on the first. And gets the second one to go.
72-34. Minute 20 left. Albrock with the basketball. Close to 5. Got to get free. Gets it into Buell. He'll try to go up with it. Shot no good. Are you going to put him at the free throw line or on the floor?
Jack Good will be whistled for the foul, and they will put Briar Buell at the line for 2. With the clock running under 50 seconds now. Buell's long on the first free throw. And he'll have his second shot to go with about 45 seconds left on the clock. Second one for him is in and out. No good. Rebound into the hands of Jake Brannon.
Tequila into the front court. Leaves it off to Topmeyer. Max Topmeyer is a 5'9 junior. Pass out front is swiped into the backcourt. Run down here by Easton Wallendorf. Finds Keel with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Back out to Wallendorf. He says, we got to go. Drives in over the top of Buell. Shot no good. Good with the rebound. Turnaround won't fall, and that's the way the game will come to a close. A 72-34 win for the Calhoun Warriors over the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers to claim the third place trophy of the 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament. And we take you to the Logan Ag postgame show with final stats and more your way next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. Final of this one, well, the Calhoun Warriors, I'd say they have avenged the two earlier season losses to Greenfield Northwestern. And a blowout in this one to claim the third-place trophy, 72-34. Calhoun jumped out to a big lead, and they never looked back in this one, win this one in a runaway fashion. Logan Agri-Service Incorporated with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois and in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris, Missouri. Call Logan Ag for all of your agricultural needs, 217-833-2375.
Well, Greenfield Northwestern scored the first 2 points of the ball game. It was all Calhoun from there as they had a 16-4 lead after 1 quarter of play. Led 38-14 after 2, took a 58-26 lead into quarter number 4 before winning by a final score of 72-34. That 38-point advantage at the end was the Warriors' largest lead of the ball game. Tigers shoot 15 of 40 from the field for 38% and 4 of 7 from the charity stripe. Scoring for Greenfield Northwestern, Carter Murphy and Caleb Albrecht with 2 points. 4 points for Garrett Costello, 6 for Caden Roberts, and Wyatt Stewart and Talon Albrecht with 10 points for the Tigers. Calhoun shoots 28 of 46 from the field for 61%, 9 of 11 from the charity stripe. Their scoring goes like this. Jack Good and Blake Nolte with 2 points apiece. 6 points for Jack Webster. 10 points for Connor Longnecker to go along with 6 rebounds. 11 points for Jack Heinrichs Grainer. 17 points and 6 rebounds for Jack Zipprich. And Lane Eilerman leads all scorers in this one with 24 points to go along with 9 rebounds.
Lane Eilerman will be our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments, they're important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And the sophomore with another monster game, he'll be on the all-tournament team. And tell you what, this Calhoun team, Damon, if they're clicking on all cylinders, they're going to be a tough out in 1A basketball.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody that watched them, especially in this game, cannot feel real comfortable if they have them on the schedule in the second half of the season, as Calhoun came out ready to play from the get-go, avenged 2 of their losses from earlier in the season in this one, as Greenfield Northwestern had beat them twice, and head coach Casey Longnecker's got to be happy with what he saw out of his squad here in this game tonight.
Calhoun claims the third-place trophy. Greenfield finishes 4th, and there's one more game left in this 102nd Winchester Invitational Tournament. The Round Catholic Rockets, the West Central Cougars. They'll match up in the championship game. 7 o'clock tip-off. We'll have pregame coverage for you around 6:40. Until then, we bid you farewell on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.